everyone, it's Dave from Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Today we're going to make big, fluffy, flaky croissants, only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Hello to all my Fox Hallow fam. I'm Dave and welcome to Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Well, today you're in for a treat. We're going to attempt the most ambitious project to date. We're going to make croissants. They're big and fluffy and flaky and so good. So easy to make. You guys are going to love them. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Okay, to make the dough for our croissants, I'm going to start with 4 cups of bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour if you want, but I'm using bread flour today, 4 cups. To that I'm going to add a packet of dry yeast, a 1/4 cup of sugar. I have my 1/4 cup scoop right here, and 2 teaspoons of salt. And then we're just going to take our whisk attachment in our stand mixer here and whisk it together so that it's all combined. Okay, so once that's all mixed together, it's nice and mixed, I'm going to switch to my dough hook attachment. And we're going to do this with the dough hook. I'm going to slowly add 1.25 cups of cool water, which I have right here. It's 1.25 cups, and we're going to slowly add this in as we're using the bread hook. Just very gently drizzle it in. Little at a time. Then I'm going to let this go for about 2 minutes at low speed until it all gets mixed together. Okay, once this has gone for a couple minutes, we're going to turn it up to like a medium speed for about 6 or 7 minutes to get it a little more kneaded together. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to pull it off my dough hook here and we're going to stretch it out. Next thing I'm going to do is take my dough out of the bowl here. It's a nice big thing of dough. Set it on my silicone mat, which has a good bit of flour on it to keep it from sticking. And we are going to stretch this out into a rectangle. Kind of get some corners here, stretch it out into a nice rectangle. We are going to then cover this with plastic wrap and set it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. I'm actually going to put mine in overnight, and we'll start in the morning with the rest of it. Alright, while my dough is chilling, I have a piece of parchment paper here that I've cut out to 10 inches by 16 inches. I'm going to fold it in half so that it's 8 by 10. Just fold it right in half. And then inside of this, like a little envelope here, like a pocket, I have 2.5 sticks of butter at room temperature, and I'm going to stick it inside here. It's room temperature, so it's really soft. And it's 2.5 sticks of butter. That's 1.25 cups. And we're just going to smush this down. Next thing I'm going to do is take a rolling pin and we're just going to roll this out to fill this 8 by 10 space. just going to roll it out completely. This will take a little bit of work, and you may have to cut pieces off and redo them or something. So we're just going to roll it out till it's this 8 by 10 size. To put some of it back in, I can see already. But we're going to roll it out till it's 8 by 10, and then chill it in the refrigerator for at least another 10 minutes. Just give me couple minutes to do this. Okay, so while our butter is chilling, I have our dough that's been sitting in the refrigerator overnight, and it's pretty chilled. We are going to roll this out into a 10 by 16 rectangle, just like that parchment that we made. About 10 by 16. Try to get it as close to an actual rectangle shape as you can. Get it rolled out completely. Now it did rise a little bit, so there's like pockets of air in here, just a little bit. And I have my ruler. I'm going to measure it to make sure it's 10. Right now it's about 7.5 by 13. We're going to roll it out a little further. A little flour on it. And we need our butter to rest in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, so we're going to bring that out here in a second. Okay, so now this is a bit of a project here. My butter has been chilling in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. I am going to peel it back, see if I can get this to peel off without getting any of the butter out. And it's the same size as the width of our dough. Lay this on top of here, right in the center of our dough. And then try to get it off. Try to get the parchment off of the butter. This will take a little bit of a work here. Okay, we got that. A little bit of a gap there, but it'll be all right. Next thing I'm going to do here is take our dough and we're going to fold it over the butter and pinch the ends together so that it sticks. I'm just going to pinch this together in here just like this. Not easy to do, especially because we floured it a little bit, so it's not wanting to stick. And then turn this way. And we are going to roll it out again to another 10 by 16 inch square or rectangle. And then this time we're going to fold it over again, but we're going to fold it in thirds this time, like this. Okay, to get it nice and folded like that. Okay. And then we're going to refrigerate this for another 10 minutes. Alright, so this has chilled for 10 minutes again. And what we're going to do is roll it out once more into a 10 by 16 rectangle. And what you get is this laminated dough that's got butter all through it. And we're going to roll it out real nice here. Use just a little bit of flour, not a lot. Okay. And then we're going to fold it in thirds again. The important thing is to keep this chilled. So we're probably going to chill it after each time we fold it. And we're going to fold it about 3 more times. Okay, I'm rolling this out for a third time. And it looks like we got it pretty close to where I want it. So I'm going to take one last time. We're going to fold it into thirds. I am then going to wrap this in plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours to let it settle. Okay, our dough has refrigerated for about 3 hours. I'm going to take it out of the plastic that I put it in. And we are going to set it here to warm up on the counter for about 15 minutes to make it pliable. Alright, now that this is warmed up a little bit in our counter space, we're going to roll it out. Once again, now this time we're going to roll it out into a rectangle that is 12 by 24. A little bit bigger than what we did before, because we're going to cut it up now. So just make sure we got some flour down and roll it out. Alright, so this is about 12 inches wide and a little more than 24 inches long. I'm going to cut it into a perfect rectangle so that we have nice perfect triangles when we're done.
Okay.
We're going to cut it right along here with my nice pizza cutter. A nice little bit off.
Pizza cutters definitely come in handy.
Oh yeah, they do. They work wonders. And then same thing at the end here. I'm going to cut this off. Make a nice square piece. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're going to take this and we're going to divide it into some 4-inch pieces. Divide it in half to start.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have 2 1-foot squares.
Okay.
And we're going to do about 3 4-inch pieces on each one. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to do as good as we can. Okay.
I think you're doing pretty good there.
And then each one of these we're going to cut right in half into a triangle.
Okay. I was wondering, were you going to cut them perpendicular? Or...
Yep. Just going to cut them into a triangle.
Okay. Looking awesome, Dave.
Yeah, so far so good.
I think these are going to definitely get nice and fluffy. And
I hope so. We'll find out. Okay. And then what we're going to do, of course, is we're going to roll them up starting at the big end.
Okay.
And roll them up to the small end, just like that.
Okay.
And rest them on the tip so that they don't pop open. We're going to put these on a cookie sheet, 6 to a cookie sheet, and let them rise for about 2 hours.
Okay.
They won't double in size probably, but they'll rise a little bit in a warm place.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds great.
Alright, these have puffed up pretty big here, so what I'm going to do is I have one beaten egg with a little splash of water, and I'm going to rub this over here, just an egg wash on all of these. Just over the tops, just very gently. Doesn't take much. Alright, these are looking good, so I'm going to pop these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 to 18 minutes until they turn nice and golden brown. And now for the best part of all, the taste test. I got one right here. Try it. That is so puffy and flaky and so buttery. You guys are going to love it. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you all for joining us and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. We'll see you soon.
If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.